WNEM TV5 News starts right now with a breaking news alert.
New jobs and new life coming to a vacant auto site. Tonight's speculation surrounding the old Buick City site has been confirmed.
A new manufacturing company will make the former GM complex its home and bring new opportunity to the region. Good evening. Thanks for looking in. I'm Sam Merrill.
And I'm Katie O'Mara. WNEM TV5's Kristen Moore was there as the announcement was made just a couple of hours ago. Kristen.
Katie, Sam, we're at the old Buick City site, and just take a look. All this land, it's been abandoned for years, but not anymore. By this time next year, it will be home to a new manufacturing plant. The American Cast Iron Company announced today it's expanding to mid-Michigan. The Alabama-based company was recently awarded a $1 million contract to provide pipe for the new Carrignandi Water Authority pipeline from Flint to Lake Huron. Now, parts for the pipeline will be made at this new Flint plant. The company expects to hire between 50 to 60 employees at first, but as their business grows, so will the number of people they employ.
The KWA project will be very good for us to help baseload the plant as we acquire additional business and run into capacity constraints. We would add additional shifts.
Hook says they plan to start hiring senior staff for the new plant the first part of next year, and they plan to have the staff fully hired for the plant by the end of next September. Now, Mayor Walling says this announcement will not only boost investments for the city of Flint, but it'll also bring in new jobs. I'll have more on his reaction coming up tonight at 6. We're now reporting live in Flint. Kristen Moore, WNEM TV5.
Good news, Kristen. Thank you. And the American company currently employs 3,000 people across the United States.
Well, it has warmed up just a bit, and the sun is out, but looks can be deceiving as you take a live look over a very cold Saginaw this Wednesday night. Chief Meteorologist Doug Moats joins us now with a look at our forecast. Doug.
Well, hello to you, Sam. Good evening, everyone. Temperature's going to take a dive once again overnight tonight, despite the fact that we were a little bit more on the mild side today. It still felt rather chilly on the outside as a result of the wind chill. No precipitation on your Firstborn 5 pinpoint Doppler radar. Here is Auburn and Midland Road there, and you can see looking good. Now let's transition from this Auburn look to our Auburn live camera, which is on US 10 in Bay County. 39 degrees there, and most of the region are still seeing those temperatures right around 40 degrees, but it is going to fall off quickly now that the sun is setting. We are dealing with a little bit in the way of cloud coverage tonight. We are going to gradually see clouds break up, though, overnight tonight. Winds are going to stay breezy, cutting through the area and making it feel even cooler on the outside. Our gusts are as high as 30 miles per hour at times. So for tonight, another cold night, those temperatures below freezing. Gusty winds will stick around, but we're going to continue to warm up the rest of the week, and a pretty nice weekend on tap in terms of temperatures. I'll let you know how warm it's going to be for your weekend coming up.
More breaking news. TV5 has learned a local group of National Guardsmen will be deployed to Afghanistan. The 1460th Transportation Company of Midland has taken multiple trips to Afghanistan and Iraq since the War on Terror began. They will have a deployment ceremony this Saturday at Midland High School. It starts at 2 p.m. With this latest news, we want to know, do you think America is winning the war on terror? Go to our Facebook page and let us know.
Developing tonight, investigators are searching for the cause of a house fire that left one woman dead. We're told that 4 people were at the home when it went up in flames this morning, and an 18-year-old woman did not make it out in time. TV5's Eric Horn has that story tonight from Flint.
She was a good friend, a good person, sweet.
Wayne Watkins is hurting today over what happened in his neighborhood. Crews were called around 5 this morning here on Agree Avenue for reports of a house fire. When they arrived, they found heavy flames coming from a connected breezeway. As they fought the fire, they discovered not everyone got out.
I woke up, I heard crying in my sleep, and I woke up, I looked out my side window, and it was just flames coming all out the house. A couple neighbors at the end of the driveway, like crying and stuff, saying someone was still in there.
There were 4 people in the house at the time. Fire investigators say only 3 made it out. The victim, an 18-year-old female from Durand in Shiawassee County, spent time here with friends.
I know kids were taken out the window, and 2 other adults did get out outside the structure.
Folks in this East Side neighborhood say they're really like one big family. So when a tragedy like this happens, it really hits close to home.
I was ready to go in there, but I seen the flames, man. It would have killed me too. It was horrible. It was bad.
Fire officials say there were no working smoke detectors in the home, and the cause of the fire is likely electrical, but the investigation continues to pinpoint it. On Flint's East Side, Eric Horn, WNEM TV5.
And stay with TV5 for continuing coverage. We will bring you the latest as it comes into the Continuous News Center.
We got flames going through the roof.
You are hearing firsthand what happened as a massive fire tore through parts of downtown Lapeer last night. Tonight, displaced residents are still trying to pick up the pieces as officials look for a cause. WNEM TV5's James Felton joins us live from downtown Lapeer with more. James.
Hey guys, Nepessing Road here in downtown Lapeer has reopened, and as you can see behind me, the businesses are being boarded up. There are fire and restoration contractors here working to do what they can to clean up after last night's mess. Obviously, 24 hours ago, things were a lot different here in downtown Lapeer.
Oh, it was hard to handle.
We were just in dismay with all the people that were here, and people were crying.
Joel and Molly Carpenter describing the scene last night in downtown Lapeer. A huge fire broke out right in the heart of the city. 5 departments worked to douse the flames that started on the 2nd floor of an apartment complex near the Pix Theater. Everyone escaped the inferno unharmed. Meanwhile, the Carpenters could only watch as they waited to learn the fate of the historic structure they love.
It's just really a legacy here in Lapeer.
I've gone to the movie theater since I was a little kid, and I got the opportunity to manage it for a few years, and I really enjoyed working there. It was, we had a lot of good times.
The cause of the fire remains under investigation, and the Michigan State Police Fire Marshal tells us finding out what happened could take as long as a week.
There's a lot of debris that is up there. The roof collapsed onto the 1st floor, so we have to remove that layer by layer.
Getting back to the Pix Theater, the fire chief tells us it has only minor water damage. A glancing blow from this fire, but the Carpenters are holding their breath, nervously waiting to see what the theater will look like now.
I'm scared. I don't even want to see it right now. I don't know. I don't know what kind of damage has been done.
I hope they keep it pretty much original because, it's a piece of history.
Of course, this fire isn't just about the Pix Theater. There were also businesses affected here. And coming up on WNEM TV5 News at 6, we'll hear from 2 business owners who were affected by this fire. For now, reporting live and local in Lapeer, James Felton, WNEM TV5.
Respected community activist Charles Braddock has been laid to rest tonight. Family and friends bid their final farewells to Mr. Braddock this morning. The former Saginaw police officer died last week after suffering complications from a stroke. Mr. Braddock was 55.
It has been 7 months since a pregnant woman was found dead inside her car.
But now police are reopening that cold case, and they hope to put someone behind bars. Details tonight at 6.
And she was kidnapped from her home and held in the woods for months. Now Elizabeth Smart is telling her story right here in mid-Michigan. That's tonight at 5:30.
Still ahead here at 5, a man spends a decade in jail for something he says he didn't do, and now his journey in prison has come to an end. That's next.
And a major makeover could be in the works for one local city. The latest ideas for downtown Saginaw coming up.